Why in the world from my high mall mission my necklace has 78 avoidance on it? I have no idea.
It's a random tertiary stat.
Yeah, avoidance
I
isn't
was
terrible.
hoping it'd be leech. I was hoping it'd be like leech or speed.
Yeah, speed's probably my favorite.
I think I have one
Ooh, there's
thing with
Brulador.
leech on it.
Leech is kind of meh for healers.
It
Not
does.
for DPS.
It does give us. It gives us the same from the same percent from healing people.
Yeah, but it should have been mana or something for leech for healers. I don't know. Like,
Polaris, I give you assistant if your friend or whatever's still coming tonight.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what happened. I talked to him last night and he was all set to go, and I tried calling him and texting him and something happened. I don't know if something happened with his wife or his mom, but he's not replying, and he normally responds immediately, so yeah, unfortunately that
Well,
happened.
on the optimistic side of things, at least the wife and mother are not the same person.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what I just walked into again.
pretty standard guild chat.
Seems like it. So I had to somehow get over 7,000 conquest points by Tuesday. I'm gonna hate the Horde by then.
So we aren't going to go straight for heroics?
No, we have to. The gauntlet was thrown down. The other group finished. They're 7 for 7 normal, so we're gonna burn through as much as we can tonight. Get down tomorrow, and then starting next week, regardless of what we do here, I'm wanting to go straight heroics next week. So get your game faces on, guys. Let's make it count.
I think I can help us with the imp fight. I've tanked it multiple times since here. So hopefully...
Okay, so tanks were here, healers here. Let's get started. We're burning daylight.
What is nighttime?
5, 4, 3, 2,
It's already dark.
1.
Glory and death.
So yep, that's going to be my big surprise announcement. Tonight we are going to do what we can, get to do as much as we can. We should be able to do 6 of 7, or at least 5 of 7 tonight, and then we'll get the rest done tomorrow and the last boss. From then on, next week we will start with heroics, and see where we can go from there.
I made sure to have my secondaries back as restoration this time before coming.
Nah.
In case anything happened.
I'm just gonna assume we're okay in healers until Ty starts crying. When I hear him start whimpering on stream or on vent, then we'll know.
Uh, 16 should be okay.
Break you.
It was on plate just to drop this time around.
Well, here's hoping.
Looks like they don't care they're supposed to die.
I managed to bonus roll a new shield off of twins.
I managed to remember to get my bonus rolls this.
I did. Oh wait. I don't think I did either.
We'll just get him tomorrow since yeah.
Break you.
And then make sure that in a couple weeks you have a couple stockpiled for Black Rock.
Choo-choo trains are gonna run people over.
Or better than that. I'm sure that everyone's going to in-depthly study the fight beforehand so that we can get through it clean. I can't finish that.
What a true champion is capable of. Sorcery here, King only leaves past to witness legendary.
I needed on it, but I didn't give it up because someone else wants it.
I will enjoy watching you fight in the arena again, even with you.
At this point, need if you need. Not, then just pass.
The pleasure is mine. The crowd deserves a superior gladiator.
Guess I'll go up top unless another healer wants to try going up there.
Fell so easily. Gladiators!
I tried starting up the heroic animal.
Gloriously.
My main.
For your name.
Everyone I put it on personal, but everyone wanted master leader.
Let the
And then so I was like, alright, fuck it. I'll do that. And then the moment we killed Kargath and I won a roll with a 96 roll, they got so pissed at master looter they wanted to report me. It was the biggest what the fuck moment I've had in this game in a while.
Okay, tanks, remember, all 3 of your cooldowns exist.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You owe me a fight, cowards.
There's your tower team. It's going to be Bo, Risto, Vampire, and Ty, and whatever tank.
Don't burn me.
Time to spill
You're a
your
pig.
blood.
Wrong emote. Son of a monkey.
There is no beware. Coward! You can't hide behind these traps forever.
Kinda can.
Time to spill your blood.
5,
Chain Hurl coming up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's give the crowd something to
Left first, then right.
There is no beware. Coward! You can't hide behind these traps forever. Time to spill your blood.
Ow. Double ow.
Berserker Rush is coming up soon. Just be prepared. Make sure you're near 5.
3, 2, 1.
You're clever. You're next. to spill your blood.
Kalijah's tune seems taller.
5, 4,
Wearing pumps.
2, 1.
Let's give
Chain arrow.
Shit. I need to put mushroom down into.
There is no escape.
Whoa, what the hell was that? What just noticed that?
Notice what?
His berserker rush is canceling itself out.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was weird.
Yeah, I thought something was going on there.
It's my new transmog. It's very slimming.
Just came off the game for a moment.
Okay, if you're not tubs, get moving.
Yep.
Shut up, CJ.
Fuck. It's funny.
Huh. That's weird.
Ah, it hurts.
Rebels have a 90 avoidance compared to the ones I already have.
After this trash pack, if I could set up a summoning staff.
Think we'll need 4 healers for this many people?
Probably.
We might be okay if people are on the ball.
Well, for Butcher and Brackensport, we should be more than fine with the 3. Tech this, or we
What's
could have
the portal
another
for?
cloud incident.
Could somebody spam event info for me?
I would have to tab out to get it, which I'll do, I guess, once we're stopped.
Nobody needed those leather hands.
I'm wearing them.
An offhand would be good for my restoration, because my only other offhand's a 615 item. But whoever needs it, go ahead. Oh, thank you.
We're at what, 17? It's gonna get a little sketchy healing, so everyone needs to be on the ball.
Thanks, remember your cooldowns.
Crunch and no meat.
You guys made divine protections, you probably get at least 2 ardent shields and at least 1 guardian.
Does anyone have the vent info?
Type it in
Put
the
it
channel already.
Oh, okay. He's probably putting it in right now.
I know that guy. Sorta.
Yeah, he was the guild leader of NCS.
What the?
Hey, Kwai.
Me.
Nelveska's name is Kawhi.
Oh, okay. That is so funny.
Alright, group 2, you're going to stack on triangle, which is on iron. So iron, just make sure you're doing your best to stay at melee range with those guys on your side. Group 3 will be on vampire, which is square. And then Ty, the healer, and the range will be group 4, taking that last cleave.
Invite Shadra or EG quits. Can we trouble you for another portal, Lloyd?
I'm here.
You already at the high mall, Shadra? Yeah, you are. Cool. Alright, Shadra, just stack with the Ty's team, the star.
The royal peacock doesn't even look like. It looks like the other peacock. It's disappointing.
Okay.
New guy? No. You know the fights, or do I need to explain it?
I should be okay.
Cool. Everybody just remember staying stacked up on your marks as close as possible. Goober and I will be the only people hopping in and out. Goober, you want to go in first, and then we'll swap.
Sounds good.
I wish you'd done a pre-count.
Yeah, that was a bad pull, but we got it anyway. Stack up on your mark.
Go tree huggers.
I blame a bad paladin on that.
Now make up for it with cooldown.
Cuba's up.
I got 6 stacks. What the? And I'm dead.
Me too.
Yeah, wipe it up real quick. Start over. It looks like probably we weren't all in the right spots since we had a quick pull. I was with my group, but we weren't getting any cleaves.
Healer group, we did good.
1.
Others not so much, but we were awesome.
Actually,
Parents
you
up the
just
back there?
drag him way to the other side of the room. He'll-
Right, with the staircase. No.
Yeah, does he reset? Oh yeah, he does bug out and reset if you get on the steps.
Give it to us raw and wiggle it.
He said raw and wiggly.
No, he wants us. We appear to be raw and wiggly.
He said raw and wiggly.
He spared Qualijah though.
That's the way you like it?
Oh yeah, baby.
I went down like a ton of
Wiggly
bricks.
part.
Sweet, am I in the wrong group?
Goober, you should be in group.
With
group 2.
you're in the wrong group. Scrub! Right?
Somebody's monster.
Okay, so group 3 should be stacked up on vampire, which will be square. So one of us is in the wrong group, but I think we're okay now. It looks like.
You're standing right in front of me.
Yeah, it's just,
Who,
that was my
who's
fault right
taking
now.
first place? Which tank is taken in first, please? Thank you, thank you.
Alright, there was our blooper reel for the night. We're gonna do this correctly, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, when was the last time we wiped on
Fine,
normal
correctly.
budget?
Tanks, make sure you're giving it a cooldown.
Everyone ready?
Everyone is now ready.
Seems like it, right?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Come and get it.
No, I had the Guardian song stuck in my head.
Just a slice off the top.
Goober's out.
That's bad. Hell, maybe it was my fault. I'll take credit for it. Should we set?
5, 4, 3, 2,
We're gonna need another healer.
Beware. Get the blood flowing.
Goob's hand.
Goob's out.
Healing issue.
When are we lost?
5, 4,
When he in raid,
3, 2, 1.
which will be
Get the blood flowing.
Pretty soon.
Goob will be going in.
I'll
Goob's
train,
in.
and then Kalasha, you can do your other healing for me. And TJ can just keep doing his disc thing.
Goob's out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Get the blood flowing.
Alright guys, you win it for me, don't die, I just froze.
Goob's in.
Iron, you may need to move the group away from me since I'm frozen.
That's fine.
Oh god, we shouldn't wipe like that.
Right? That'd be awful.
I was hoping to scare you.
Well, we were at 10% when I froze, so if we wiped, that would have been. We're going home.
That would have been all your fault.
Bracken Spore or Butcher? Bracken Spore attack this.
Spore. Why change the order now?
Might as well go back and
I'm just having all sorts of problems tonight.
those are my freaking PvP around. Of course.
G-kick him.
Can't wait to look at logs and see how well tanks get cooldowns on that one.
Yeah, I forgot to start the logs on the first two bosses. You can watch the YouTube videos and look on their buff bars.
Well, it's not like Guardian of Ancient Kings is very inconspicuous.
Does anyone have the logs for the first 2 fights? Because I can merge them with mine. But yeah. I was so distracted by my new pet that, yeah.
That's it. You're cut off from.
Stupid Tenaris. I don't have the Zookeeper thing because I need a Sandstorm in Tenaris. God damn it. Have it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Cool.
All that polymorphic.
I know you guys are clearing loot or clearing trash, but make sure you roll or pass on the loot as needed, please.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just
You were way quiet, but I think I got the understanding what you're trying to say. At this point, if it's an upgrade, just go ahead and need on it. If it's something that you're needing on, and something that one of the regular raiders are needing on, the regular raider is going to get it on over you. But in the situation where nobody rolls on it, if it's an upgrade, it's an upgrade. So I mean, I'd rather have somebody actually use it rather than it just getting trashed.
I guess to be fair, if it's like a reason, so need it with regular like
Either way's fine. I've got a loot menu up that I can see everybody's rolls and stuff. It's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, Fedara has the heroic ones. I have the regular ones. Nobody even needs those gloves
What is
anymore.
this guy's
So,
name?
as far as I know, at least.
Is that him? Oh, what?
Ballbeans is quite good.
God damn it. There we go. Turn.
Okay, which healer wants green shrooms?
You.
Okay.
I'll pop it with hots early, and yeah.
Well,
That's for your
unless there's
restless
a new
spec,
stream up, I should be fine.
Peaches. That's one hand is going to be for your resto, correct?
Yeah.
I'm using it. Hey, I'm using a lot of this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Chandra, if you want to do flames, you can do flames.
Everything I agreed on will probably be for my resto set, unless I can use it for both. In which case...
Yeah, that makes it, yeah, greeting on off-spec makes it easy, a little bit easier on me, but we're good to go.
Oh, my pet's dead. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not wasting augment ruins on normals, because you don't get enough in LFR. I want to save them for heroic.
Yeah, probably fairly wise.
Depends on what you need. I mean, I just got a Warforged trinket, so, you know, I needed it, and it made it's a nice upgrade from that 640 I had.
He's talking about the buff mini flasks
Yeah,
things.
the focus
the
augment
stones.
ruins.
Oh.
Anyways, Sweech is over here, so...
Any other volunteers for the flamethrower other than the Chandra? If not, I'll just grab it.
If you want to make it
No,
harder
you
than
cannot.
mythic level, I'm sure we could do it, but I'd rather not heal that.
Awesome. So we have our 2 volunteers. This will be fun, nice and clean. I won't be messing it up this time, I promise. Make sure the mind fungus is going down, blue over green, and interrupting decay. Range, make sure you're mostly the hunters, make sure you're trying to intercept the spore shooters to minimize their AoE splash damage, and let's win this.
And make sure and do a countdown.
Everyone's ready? On you, Alex. We're going to be listing off the start.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Mind fungus is up. Tanks, back him up to the green, please. Ads coming.
Ow.
Infesting spores in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Make sure you're within greens as much as possible for the heal. Everyone should be on the ad. Mind fungus.
Guys, mind fungus has to come down a lot faster. It fucks with the healers.
It's a green shroom over there.
Don't move. Just yeah, keep them off the blue. Just back up just a little bit, tanks.
Alright, so I'll
That
train
should be
this
fun.
one so we can stay by blue.
5, 4, 3,
Infesting spores in 2. Make sure you're using personal cooldowns to help out the healer. Mind fungus needs to go down. Good work.
Damn it.
5,
Ads coming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Green behind. There we go. And everybody should be on the fungal. Mind fungus.
Living mushroom way far.
Green by this mushroom. It's growing.
We got some fungus out there too. Let's clean it up if we can, fire team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Where's Blue Boy at?
Good work, tanks. Go ahead and keep him right where he's at. We got a blue right behind him. Mind fungus is. We're gonna ignore the next big ad and just focus on the boss.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Personal cooldowns if you got them. Never mind. Alright, on the track.
Oh, what was that last thing? Meh. Meh. Mastery. Meh. Meh.
Alex, just take it nice and easy. Xylagor needs to update DBM, so I'll be right back.
Yep.
Do not hug people if you have cooties. Unless it was funny like last week.
Keep running out of rain.
We got embarrassing, soul-crushing, Daddy doesn't love you anymore. Wipe out of the way already. Let's not get another.
It's deep.
I think someone has daddy issues.
Is it me?
No, I think it's
it's Ty.
Oh, probably.
That's still recharging.
Zyla may be back, but think we can solo tank this pull anyways?
Nope.
Let's do it.
Nope. If there's a triangle, you stand in that AoE. If there isn't a triangle, you don't stand in it. guys aren't supposed to be tagged together.
Tanks, if you want to move him out of the middle, please, so that way when he dies, we're not aggroing the ball. Thank you, guys.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That's not good. Iron's internet just dropped.
Give him a minute to get back before we pull.
It would help us having him here, so I don't know.
Alrighty. So same thing. We'll bloodlust on the first 4 motes. Tanks, just kind of do your best to keep him somewhat centered. We're going to say stacked up on star, which is Ty, and move to the left whenever he does his pillar, and go to the right if you have the crystalline barrage on you. The only exception to that is if Ty has, if Ty has the barrage on him, then don't follow him, because that probably won't be good. Any questions?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure ranged, you're killing the ad first, which he's just spawned over there by. To the left. To the left a little bit, guys.
Beware.
Alright, he's gonna push. We're gonna kill that ad real quick. On Skull. We're gonna have twice the amount of abilities, guys, so just make sure where you're stepping. So we're gonna have a hard time going left or right on the next upheaval.
We have smoke on both sides.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll expire.
So if it's coming in the next few seconds, which it probably will be, we're gonna go to the right. Never mind, we're clear.
Careful.
Not Skull's dying faster than Skull, so we should just switch to that, shouldn't we?
They're about even. Although they do need one skull needs to die faster.
Yeah, we don't want 8 ads.
Yeah, everybody needs to be on skull right now because we don't want. Yeah, we definitely don't want 8 ads.
Ah, fuck.
Tanks, are you going to be marking skull, or do I need to do that? Like,
Beware.
I'll trank this.
nobody should be DPSing the other one right now. Well, maybe a little DPS is fine, but not too much. Polaris, move to the right. Find skull and blow.
Beware.
Lester.
Shit.
Yep, I'm dead.
I'm kind of stuck in on this corner.
I need another skull, please. Watch out for him running.
Tanks need to be in the center. Ranger group on star.
I'm so confused where center is right now because it's all pillars.
Just keep backing them up a little bit, guys. Around that pillar. There you go.
What do you want to be on? It's a wall straight down the middle.
You're alright right there. We're coming back to you. Regroup. Battle res if we got it. Go ahead and start pushing them. Okay, push them over.
Where the hell did my mushroom go? Did I not place it? Oh, I did. Huh. Things that make you go, huh?
Let's get a skull up, please.
Doubling back.
On it. Moon last, or moon next. Good work.
Even the mountain.
Man, there was fire, red crap everywhere. I could not get away from.
Yeah, it got a little crazy there, but that last fit there, when it splits into 4, it always gets crazy. So
Who
we
can
did
push for
relatively.
heroic on that guy?
If I'm a warrior, I'd be happy. He needs that trinket.
And the staff that always drops.
Weird. Okay.
Oh, my bear's trinket.
It even comes with a little bit of leech on there. How about that?
That one? Yeah, that's nice.
I'd rather have it with the speed like I got it. I don't think that leech is very meaningful.
If you get it stacked up, it's pretty nice, but you have to actually stack it, not just one or two pieces.
What's that?
Leech.
Leech? Yeah.
I had like 40 leech on one piece for a while, and it was, I mean, it added up, a long-term fight, but it would be just spams of like 10, 15 heals off of each hit.
And we all did LFR to practice fire dancing.
Yeah, we need practice for when we do them on Hero.
Oh, that's such a nice trinket.
Yeah, pally tanks consider using hand of, what was it, purification.
I'm convinced that doesn't exist in my spellbook anymore, because I couldn't find it.
Well, it's a talent.
That would explain it.
Specifically your tier 4. Hand of Purity, that's it. And only has a 30-second cooldown, so you should be able to get it each time.
I'll be right back.
Granted, it only lasts 6 seconds, so it doesn't depend on it, but...
The king don't wanna see no part. Go away.
And here comes the next pack.
Let's see, I have it here in my notes that Risto's not allowed to win any more loot. Is that what that it says? Sorry, Shadra.
All your leeches belong to Elijah.
I'm just here for the
Yeah,
lures.
I like to. I like to make it look like I'm ninjaing all the loot since I'm sending it all to myself.
I think
I mean, I guess
your
technically I
said
could just
pronounce Qualia.
To make me hurt. It's more fun when I do it on volunteer.
I told you, CJ, stop poking the bear with her name. She's gonna hurt you.
She can bite, you know.
Oh, I know.
Shadra, you're evil. Or you don't know how that debuff works.
No, I'm sure he knows how it works.
You hug people.
No,
See,
because
you
in
know.
LFR, all they do is pull this whole room at once. And then the bosses, because healers don't need mana.
You can't pull the boss with the trash. You have to kill the trash before the boss spawns.
Right, but then they'll pull right away. With no mana.
LFR to do our strat today, that's pretty cool.
I was all nice last LFR and said, guys, can you please not stand in the fire? It hurts a lot. And they're like, this is LFR, face roll, and then 12 of them died, and one of the tanks.
And then you're like, face what?
Yes, you too with enough
Well, it
healer
kinda is,
cooldowns.
since on LFR it's,
solo tank this.
LFR, it doesn't, really do any damage until 5 stacks, and then you insta-die.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
No, don't hug me.
Back.
That was fun. Turns out you just have to, when you get arcane volatility, you just have to life grip someone right before it expires.
Oi! Watch as people stand in fire and make me cry.
Last time we were here, I went healer. It was one fight. So.
Because Niam left us.
So now we get to do the fire dance.
I'll go in the center.
Now it's time for Jangles to not get hit by a single piece of fire.
I've been practicing.
So yeah, Kwai, on this one, it's not a DPS race. It's more important to not get hit by the fire. On normal, it really hurt.
And by really hurts, it means that 1 stack, you will probably live. 2 stacks, you're kind of getting iffy. 3 stacks, you're gonna die.
So what you're saying is I should blazing speed to the nearest fire and stand in it. Because
Only if your name is Ty and you're a tree.
Be fiery or something. I don't know.
I hate you
Alex
guys.
Pally, don't believe Ask Mr. Robot. Check Icy Veins, because Ask Mr. Robot dropped my damage by 4k by following the enchants that it told me to. When I switched to Icy Veins, it jumped up.
4k is quite a lot for just enchants. You think you didn't have some confirmation bias there?
No. I had mastery enchants and mastery gems, and I actually was supposed to have crit.
Alright, so which tank is going first?
I'll pull.
Okay, so Alex, you're taking pole, and Xyla's getting Thimos?
No, I'm taking Magnus, he's taking pull.
Perfect. Okay, just guys, make sure you are doing really, really good on stacking them up, please. If you have to get separated by fire, then that's fine. Just make sure you stack them back up. It will probably be better if you two designate a leader and a follower. Pretend you're a nice, happy couple, and this is a dance. You can't have 2 leaders. So that way one can follow the other. I would suggest the one who can avoid more fire probably be the leader. To try to keep them stacked. Again, it's not super important, but we want to try to keep them stacked as much as possible, especially when we start heroics next week. Since we are still 3 healing this, guys, make sure you are absolutely, without a doubt, being very careful and avoiding fire. I don't want to have to wipe and then switch to 4 healers. Ty, did Iron die? Is he coming back?
He hasn't messaged me back. Let me see.
Whirlwind tank, make sure that you have a cooldown for every whirlwind. Alright,
Yeah, make sure
Defender and
guys.
Guardian of Ancient Kings exist. And does he
cool.
he actually move during
Yes.
Whirlwind? Okay.
Yes, he will follow you. So the tank has to stay over there until he's done. All right. So I guess we're getting ready to do this. We're gonna lust right off the bat. After we pull, we're gonna move our way casters in range to green. Boss will be tanked on.
Boy! I just like that part of the fight. The rest is downhill.
Quake in 5.
It's fire time. Fire time.
Watch out for fire in the middle, guy. Shield charge coming up. Watch out.
Ty sucks. Should have retired.
Whirlwind. Nobody's dead. This is a plus. Stack them up.
I got caught.
Interrupting shout. Get ready to stop casting.
Nope.
Stop casting. You're enfeebling roar. Get within 20 yards of the boss.
Hug the boss.
Alright, spread back out. Pulverize in 5. Be about 3 yards apart. And get ready to avoid stuff on the ground.
Whee! I still don't get how you dodge that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
More fire. Get ready.
Oh, that would have sucked. This is
Shield charge. Get out of the line right there by.
Oh my god, we're going. We're going. Oh my god. Gonna die to fire. Gotta keep moving. Fire bad. Fire bad. Do 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 do. Gotta heal during fire. I don't like that.
2, 1.
Whirlwind.
Where is her? Shit.
Stop casting. Alright, you're safe now. He casted it. It was a quick cast.
That sucked. I'm always the one that gets interrupted.
Enfeebling roar in 5 seconds, 20 yards. Pulverize right after, so make sure as soon as he casts it, spread out. Spread out. Watch for stuff on the ground. Tanks, get ready to move him for if it comes underneath you. There you go. Move.
Oops. God damn it.
Shield charge in 3. Coming right through green. Watch out.
3, 2,
Whee!
1.
Quake is next. More fire.
Oh, fire tried to get me. Not gonna get me. Talking to myself. I hate healing during it. It's like one thing to dodge, one thing to heal through it. Ah!
Interrupting shout coming in 5 seconds.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stop casting. You're safe.
What?
5, 4,
Whee!
2,
Whirlwind coming up.
1.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Where CJ is. He's in a weird spot. Sucks.
Try to back him up just a little bit more on the next whirlwind if there is another one. That was a little close. Yeah, we probably will. Just to make sure, though.
5, 4,
It's a trap. Oh, this is gonna suck.
2, 1.
Stack them back up, please. Shield roar coming right to green. Oh, I lied. That was running right for the guy in the middle. Tie. Good work, everyone.
Yeah, I don't trust you, so I was okay.
See, we all learned something after, face rolling on this on heroic all last week. I'm so proud of you guys right now.
Ty, how was the taking on Whirlwind?
That's fine.
Good job.
Wish I had brought my goddamn seals.
Meh.
That's right, my seals just get me gold.
Sweet, and we're only halfway done.
Like leftover armor. Not armor. Honor for my seals now.
I use Garrison resources.
It sucks that Scavenger they're nerfing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, from 200. Yeah, from 200 to 100.
It's my fault. I was getting like 650 per mission, so I'm sorry.
Oh crap! Yeah, dude. I've got like 3 or 4 scavengers on one of mine. So yeah.
I have to abuse Shelly now. Just abuse the hell out of her. Need my resources.
Whereas still you're gonna make Shadra cut himself because you're beating him on meters.
You're gonna get me too.
Kalijah, what spec are you rolling that build for? Your main or your DP?
Main.
Oh my god.
It's really a... it's not a huge... it's a side...
Do not hug people if you
I
have
would
the
not
frost
be-
debuff.
I would not be upset if it went somewhere.
That's still me charge in. That spec isn't ready yet. That's still me charge.
Anyone have a no-hitter with the fire? I got hit twice. I was kind of bummed.
I hit once
Track.
because I locked myself in a corner. Nice, Silo.
Can we re-CCX?
Ow.
I can't cast that yet.
Alright, now Peaches, with all this loot, I just want to let you know it's masochistictendencies.com. Go ahead and put in your app. On next payday, we'll expect that character transfer over.
You know, I could refund. I was thinking about it honestly, about refunding my server
There's
transfer
a...
to this server.
there's an epic.
Socketed healer cloak.
Fuck yeah.
Spirit.
Got the heroic version.
I can't. The thing's over like my freaking back.
I would have.
That was me.
Remember,
Yeah, no, I was.
Game over, man. Game over. What, dinosaur?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was targeting that last ad for a frost shock, and he died just as I hit it, and whoop, right on the boss.
Sounds like me in Judgment.
We're gonna need Peaches healing this. We can't 3-heal this. We're not that OP.
Peaches?
I mean, I am, but CJ's kind of holding us back, so we need a 4th healer.
Right side.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna rage quit over that.
I had a blue cloak.
Rage quit!
I had a 636 cloak.
Actually, what I am gonna do is have a fight. I'll be right back.
Oh, just wait until
2-minute break.
we do dungeons with pets in them. I'll cut people.
It's on, buddy. You want a piece of this?
So we have 2 amp magics, which will help. Yeah.
That is not bad.
So this would be the time to give people their bonus rolls if you forgot. You got 10 minutes. Hello, Fedara. Boom, boom. 3 healing cooldowns was enough, right, CJ? For them to cycle?
Yeah. Yep.
So then I can pop 1 on my own, and then the shaman with Amplify Magic should be able to pop the other 2.
We got 3 Amplify Magic, so.
Yeah, so we should be good. We should send some from the guild into Daenerys to see if there's a sandstorm. This spore bat took like a week to get. There's a lot of swearing.
Yeah.
He was actually in the wall. So, yeah.
Nice.
Amplify Magic's straight up, right? They don't the 3 Amplify Magics are the same strength, right? Doesn't go off gear. So I guess it doesn't matter which 3 we or which 2 we use.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we could have one during each shadow. Probably the best thing to do.
Yeah. Just put whichever one you trust least on 1, 4, and 7.
I really need to get the level 3 pet building. Someone was saying on Wowhead that the pets that walk around your keep are based off the ones you have marked as favorites. Which I guess makes sense because, yeah. Ah, my 4. I'm gonna reload UI. It's my pet journal that's killing it. Oh, come on.
Huh, I don't think that one's
Damn, I
too
still
far
got-
off if you replace question with pet battles.
Still got 3 minutes left. It's the fastest the dog's ever gone outside and pooped on the ground. How about that?
I say you just need to put a slide out your window into the ground.
Oh man, that would be so nice. I mean, I got what, 6 months to go, middle of the summer. My lease is up here. I'm going to buy a house instead, so that way I can cut a hole in the goddamn door, and the dog can just go walk himself. Then I will be a happy camper.
Yeah.
Where's that shield that dropped?
More haste. Bristol's gonna be sad in Blackrock Foundry. I think there's like 4 leather pieces with haste.
Risto doesn't need any more gear. He's on my notes.
You're determined to make him bottom of the list in Blackrock Foundry?
So do you think we'll be able to make it to Heroic Butcher tonight?
You there. Check out that noise.
Also, on an unrelated note, like Elijah, I don't have any NyQuil.
Well, I guess that would depend on if Tubbins thinks we need more gear or more Imperator experience.
No, we're gonna go as far as we can. I mean, we are going to finish out 7 of 7. So, however long it takes us to.
So if we don't clear it
Technically,
tonight,
we're still on the same
science
week as
fall.
the other group.
Just a reminder that Iron's not here for the debuff.
We're gonna do it a little bit differently. Goober, I'm still going to use you because I know you know what you're doing. But we'll go over that when we get there. Basically, instead of having both hunters go out at the same time, we'll just have one hunter step out. And then once the stacks hit about 5 or so, then whoever has that stack at 5 or 6 will then run it out to you, and then you can just carry it out on your own. Kind of like rugby instead of hot potato.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the only thing you'll have to do at that point is, as soon as you get it, disengage and run away from the group.
Tanks, or not tanks, mages, this is important, this is your Amplify Magic order. That's when Shadow pops. You guys need to cycle it.
Ready check just to see who's here first.
For instance, Nelv has 1st, 4th, 7th, Saidara 2nd, 5th, 8th, Shadra 3rd, 6th, 9th.
Okay, so the people that are not familiar with this fight are here. So I'll go ahead and briefly run down the mechanics. So we're gonna pull him. He's gonna have a barrier on him. With all of us little casters, the barrier should drop pretty quick. But thankfully we have enough melee to, keep that part going down too. Because this has to be a balanced fight. Yay, balancing. His magic, arcane magic has 3 different types: shadow, fire, and ice. Frost. So first one you're going to get is fire, which means you need to stay spread out 5 yards apart from everyone in the raid. The fire will take down after about 6 or 7 seconds. It will drop off, and when it drops off, it will do an AoE splash damage at your location. It will hurt you and everyone within 5 yards of you. So you can see how if we were stacked up, we would all die. The next one will be Frost. He will target a random player, usually in the ranged area, and drop a Frost Orb, in which case we just need to move away from it. We're going to stay kind of loosely spread out, but we want to kind of stay around the healer as well. So you see Ty, big star on his head. We want to stay in the vicinity of Ty, but still, 5 yards apart. We're kind of say that, masochistic, which is, hence the guild name. We don't do any actual stacking up or any actual formation. We just kind of clusterfuck it. So just get away from the ice. It does an initial burst of damage to you, whoever's in the area, and then afterwards it just slows you down. That by itself is not so bad unless you get targeted for trample, and then you will not be able to move in time, and then you'll start taking some damage there. Fortunately, if you are a shaman, you can take the Windwalk Totem as a talent, drop it, and everybody can move for your 5 or 6 seconds, however long it lasts, with immunity to slowing effects. And the good news is it's a 1-minute cooldown, so you can drop it pretty much every Frost Orb. The last arcane ability is going to be Shadow, which will block 50,000 health from you for being healed. So that needs to be healed off of you in order for you to, actually get healed. Tanks will help that out by casting their healing cooldowns to knock that out. Mages, that's where you will come into play, using your Amplify Magic at the same time as the healers to boost their healing and get that debuff knocked off that much more quickly. Ty's already pasted the Amplify Magic cooldown order in the chat, so there you go. That takes care of the most of his abilities. He will randomly pick someone and charge them. It's called Trample. It will leave a void zone on the ground. It's easily avoidable once he targets your name. Trample on Sweet. Then all you have to do is just move out of the way. He does not follow you. He just locks onto the position that you are at when he calls it. We're not pulling yet, so disregard that pull.
4, 2, 1.
So you want to stay out of the void zones. It's going to do ticking AoE damage, and it will silence you. The void zones, however, will be important later on, because after we burn down his shield, he will run into the middle where he's at now, and he will go into a second phase where he will recharge his shield. Okay, well there you go. So that helps out a little bit. So I won't go into too many details. So since everybody should have seen the fight then, we're going to do shield order. Let's go with Goober, Shadra, then me, and then Flaris as the standing in the middle, absorbing the shield order. So Goober, you're first, then Shadra, then myself, then Flaris.
Yeah,
any questions?
Tubbs, just like every week, just tell me when you're going in so that I know that I'm up next, just because I get distracted.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know when it's your turn. The markers there aren't anything important. Again, just as in case you get turned around, it's a little bit easier to see what side of the room you're going on to. In case, for whatever reason, I need to call something out, just as a point of reference. Especially for those once all four of us have shields up and we're trying to chase yellow balls around on the floor. That'll be a little helpful. Just make sure, guys, when you do have the shields, you're trying to get as many of those as possible. You're only going to get one every drop. But not a big deal. Just try to get what you can. And if you happen to, I'll try to call it out as well. Try to use cooldowns at that point too when there's multiples hitting. We should be good to go. We haven't really had too much of a problem on this boss, so good job. Ty, I believe, has already given the healing cooldown order.
You're number 2, Kalisha, on Shadows. I'm first. Peaches third. We'll have an Amplify Magic for each of us, so it should be easier to break Shadow.
And nobody should be standing in the middle.
And Shammy, wind walking totems will break people out of the snare.
No, yeah, go.
I've never been part of a cooldown rotation for this before, so I was listening, but I'm not exactly sure. Like, can you call out, like, for the first one, so I know what I'm looking for, or when exactly? Then I can
I'll say first Shadow, second Shadow.
And I'm 147, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But we'll just say 1. It'll just be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I can
Alrighty,
shift out
ready
of the
check to make sure we're all here.
Which is awesome. Congrats on your kill this week. We're gonna try doing it.
Okay, everyone's ready. Now you can pull Zyman. I believe we're going to Bloodlust on his first transition phase when he's recharging his shields. All casters need to stay on him when he's in the middle. Melee, you're going to kill the ads. And make sure you're trying to kill them inside of the void zones. Fire, everybody spread out. 5
4, 3, 2,
My lag. Maybe.
He's about to go in the middle. Lusting. Heals on Goober as he's charging. Okay, clean up the ads.
God damn it, I screwed up. We should be okay though. I shouldn't. I should have saved. We might be okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
First shadow.
That's okay. Chandra, there's still room for you to be in the middle when it's time. You're just gonna have to be on the edge there.
Shadow's still on.
Fire and shadow, spread out.
5,
That's better.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, triple.
Chandra, you're in. He's a little over dramatic, I think.
Who, Chandra?
No, the boss. All his screaming is really not getting him anywhere. Okay, clean up the ads and make sure they're dying in the void zones. Last time we took a lot of damage.
That would be between.
That hurt.
Oh, shit.
Second shadow. I'm using a focus pot. I feel like we're not clearing shadow fast enough.
Sweet's going in.
Spread, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Please, please, please make sure you're not killing an ad until it's in a void zone, please. We're taking way too much damage. Much better.
Orb's about to hit. Ouchie. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. But
I'll focus on the next fire.
that was good too.
Polaris, you're going to be in the middle next. Get ready.
Third
in a
shadow.
second. Polaris, go in. Hop in each.
I don't know, guys. That was definitely amplified. Shadow people were starting over. God, I need mana badly. I love this strat. Like, if you get lucky...
Fedara, you're going to be in the middle next time around, please. When we get there, we got some...
Spread.
5 yards.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, fuck. What's that good? Oh, killed CJ.
Cooldowns if you got them. Let's get those shadows off, please.
I don't think there was a shadow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fedara in the middle. Heals to Fedara. Ty, you can move if you need to. Everyone on the boss.
I feel like I missed a shadow.
Alright, let's not get too sloppy. Clean up the ad.
I got the shadow. Yay.
Excellent work, kids. Good.
I'm gonna use a bonus roll. Ooh, gold on my bonus roll. Oh. Maybe. Kalijah, what's your professions? Because I can make the trinket eventually.
Well, they're working and
Alright, then yeah, I'll pass the trinket. I will get it next time if it drops. Because I'll just make the alchemist stone.
Did you see they're adding new alchemist stones next patch?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How I feel about that trinket.
Are we going back to your Kargath, or are we doing Impregnator?
We're going to get pregnant. Start clearing trash, moving forward.
Yeah, we can get 1, maybe 2 attempts, so we can freshen up for tomorrow.
Once we one-shot them tonight, tomorrow's all heroics.
Well, I'm
Hey, Bo, guess what?
Bomb it a bit and get some water to go with it.
I don't want to hear it. Who received the trinket?
Left wall.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna pull healing aggro. Yep.
You actually had the highest roll, Bo. Good job.
Ty reads everything, he has too much time on his head. No, but I want to see who got the healer trinket.
I forgot I was the healer for a second. I almost ran and started smacking that boss. How would I pick all that?
So for the Cloak of Searing Shadows, actually, funny enough, I won the highest roll. However, I just got it off my bonus roll, so that one goes to Vidara. Good work.
And kids, that's why you use your bonus roll before rolling on stuff.
I mean, the sad part is Vidara gets the better end of this deal, because his comes with a socket minded.
Yeah, just don't keep running once you go through the gateway. Otherwise, you'll get nuked, and so will we.
That's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I want frog.
Master race.
Clearly the group needs one more turtle for next week.
So Peaches, you're gonna go ahead and stay heals, because the next one we definitely need you as heals. We may even need another one, in which case I'll go, but I think we'll be fine.
I think I know how we can beat this guy pretty easily.
Konami code?
Oh,
Make
definitely.
him have less hit points than 0.
Yeah, Kwai, how did you guys wind up killing him on normal? What did you all do?
Phase 3 is the most important point to focus on.
Brandon went
can you-
discipline. He got off his warlock.
We're gonna start with the strategy Joe and them used the other day. The one that, oh shit, that was an awkward place to zone into. Where they started when they actually pulled them and got them down. We're gonna start with there. We're gonna have to modify it slightly, since on the third phase, when the tank gets rooted, monk tanks can actually use Transcendence and ward out of that, while paladins, you guys can't.
I'm pretty sure.
Could they divine shield the buff off?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so in that situation, the opposite tank will just have to move the boss towards the raid marker, which will be set up. Should be
Can CJ move
theoretically
them,
should be relatively easy. I suppose I can help you kill these ads instead of wondering when you're going to do it on your own.
That spade isn't ready yet.
So many turtles.
I can't cast that yet. That's still me charging.
I'll grab the ogres. You want to get the captain's Allegor?
Because you don't like vegetables?
Oh my god, it hurts a lot.
Man, those axes.
Not enough mana. What I need to start doing is time stamping when our break is, so when I open the videos I can cut that part out. That's what I need to do.
My liege, the city is lost. We must abandon the palace. Heimel will never fall.
I want the manas.
Empire will
I'll
not be
drink. I
overthrown
can
by
carry on
these
without me.
peasants. The gates have been breached. They have come for the stones. End this now, Melgris. Remove them from my throne room.
People usually kill triangle first.
Well, if this was LFR, everyone would be targeting a different target. You should have seen it this week. They all died at the same time.
Who got the super healer trinket?
Yeah, the stuns sucks.
Alright, so let's clear this trash out real quick, and we can give a couple of attempts on this guy.
I'm so confused.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you're paying attention to markers. This next boss, all the nights that I spend berating you guys, talking to you guys about mechanics, this is where it counts. This is what we've been training for. Because if we pop mines at all, it's pretty much going to be a wipe. It's not a guaranteed, but let's go ahead and treat it as it is. We want to make sure that we are perfect, no mines getting popped, doing the mechanics as best we can, avoiding stupid DPS or stupid damage, and I think we can get this. Our DPS is perfectly fine. Everything else is fine. This is going to just come straight down to mechanics, and that's it.
Like, I don't know. Oh, I was standing.
I did say stupid DPS, Sheldon. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm not on my
Pretty sure that's what you meant.
Sorry, do you think you guys can handle this with 4 heals?
Yeah.
Well, it
Is that a
depends
yes?
on if people are able to do the intermission, right?
Damn, I need to find my notes. I found my notes for this guy. I wasn't expecting to do him till tomorrow.
You dare assault the seat of my power?
This gonna suck so bad.
Kneel and swear fealty to me, and I may yet spare your lives for my Colosseum.
I know he got it. Weird.
Yeah, Kwai, go ahead and say how you guys killed it. I mean, at least I can hear it.
Well, I only know what I saw as ranged DPS. And we had started over here, and we stayed as a group, and every time
Hey, my friend just went live with his raid team.
go left
To see what they're doing. I think they're working. No, they're on heroic still. They're on the last boss win, buddy.
and then something would come out. I don't remember what it was, but eventually we would switch and start going right. I think it was after the waves that push you back or something like that, or maybe after a couple of them, I don't remember. But we went left, and then we went right. We kind of did that to keep the crap on one side of the room. And whenever the ads came out, we always killed the one on the right first. I don't know if that matters either. It was a really quick kill.
Yeah, that as far as the mages, that part doesn't really matter as long as we can make sure we're quickly marking them and burning them down one by one. So the markers out here are going to be roughly starting points, not actual stacking points. So the boss will start about skull. Ideally, for the most of the fight, he's going to want to be around that marker. Doesn't have to be exactly on it, just in that general area. Melee will obviously be up on the boss, doing their thing. We're going to be starting about green back here, so we're going to start dropping mines back here on around the green area. Casters and healers, we actually want to be mostly stacked up. We don't need to be super tight, but we do want to be roughly together for AoE heals and all that good stuff. When mines pop out, we'll just shift to the left, a la Tectus, and as we get around, by the time we get through the first transition and mages come out, we should be somewhere right about here, which means the mines that are between us and the mages will be gone. So that way we can just get over there and blow them up without having to worry too much about, yeah. Where are we at? Melee. Let's try keeping Vampire and Risto. Keep you two guys with the tanks and killing the ads on those transition phases. Just those two. Killing the those ads. Make sure they're dying one at a time so the AoE damage isn't hurting too bad. Everybody else will be focused on the mages. We'll mark them. We'll try to go left then right first, just because I'm left-handed and it makes sense to me. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just need to get those done first. So many damn mechanics on this boss. Most of you guys have seen it LFR repeatedly, so I won't go into too much detail. Phase 1 is just kind of everything's there, get you used to the fight. Make sure during the Novas you are running through it to minimize the amount of damage you're taking. Warriors, you can dash. You usually get a knockback when it happens. I'm pretty good with this on my warrior from LFR. So you can dash in mid knockback. You can also heroic leap once you land to jump over it. Yes, jumping over it will help.
I can probably use rocket jump.
Yep. Anything that you can do to get you through that faster is going to work.
Ghost Wolf.
Ghost Wolf, rolling, dashing, trees have blink. Anything that's going to help you get through that will be great, especially when we get into some of the other phases when it actually starts pulling you backwards during the second phase. And then the third one, it's got 3 attempts, so it's going to be great. The next biggest ability is going to be branding. Hopefully I will be able to call it out. If not, Goober, just kind of hang out to the right side a little bit. As we're all stacked up, just kind of hang a little bit to the right. That way when branding happens, you can just step out, like say here, like the group stomps, whatever. Hang out here, continue your DPSing and pew-pewing. The rest of the group, you're going to just stay stacked up. If the mark hits you and you have 5 or so stacks of left, it'll tell you. DBM will tell you how many stacks you've got on you. Your rangefinder will pop up and tell you exactly how many yards. If it's about 35 yards or so, what you're going to try to do in that 6 or so seconds is just run over here to Goober and stand on Goober. Since he is the closest person, it will go to him. You'll run back to the group. Goober will then disengage away from the group and drop off the stack and then run back to the group. That's going to be a lot easier than playing hot potato. It's just basically handing it off to Goober. Goober disengages, takes care of it, and he's back in the group doing his thing. We'll probably miss a few of them. That's okay. We want to minimize that, though. We want to get as many of them as quick as possible, so we're not doing just massive amount of damage to the raid. Mines, again, like when those come out, we're just going to shift to the left
because I'm smart
to avoid them.
And the titles go
and hope
to
that you don't get blown back
Twitter
into them.
account,
So melee,
and
make sure
those hashtags
your
are
backs
used
are
on Twitter.
not facing the mines. Just
smart
raid awareness on that one. Tanks, you're going to get Mark of Chaos. When you get the mark, you're going to run towards blue to get rid of it. And yeah, run towards blue to drop it off. During fortification phase, which is going to be phase 3, you're going to root it. You cannot drop that off. In that phase, we're going to, the second tank is just going to move the boss towards blue. And the raid will just move to the right to compensate. As best we can, avoid the mines. And once it drops off and you explode, then we'll shift back to Skull and group will
come up with
move to compensate. By that phase, it's going to be a little bit of a clusterfuck, but we're just need to stay, as casters in range, just stay stacked up. And we'll figure it out. We'll have to be a little bit different than some of the other groups, but we'll figure it out.
I remember my Twitter password on my phone. It's not good. We're all gonna die.
I'm not gonna go into the specific phases too much. Just keep in mind, like you've seen it in LFR, we know what's going on with that. Replication phase, fortification, stuff like that. When the mark has, what I believe fortification is when the branded mark will not let you leave your circle.
He's so big.
Again, phase 3, we'll have to just keep shifting to the left a little bit there for the branded, so the branded can move to the right, group moves to the left, and
This is killing CJ.
it's going to be a clusterfuck, like I said, until we can get used to it. So let's go ahead and...
'Cause we spent 15 minutes talking about the fight. That killed CJ. I could tell. He's like stewing and all pissy, and it's awesome.
And can I get a mark above my head?
Yes.
With all the traps and everything, you're going to try to keep a clear path to the group so that people can get to me through the traps. So it's easier for them to find me.
Since you are little. Wall candy?
Yeah, CJ's been really snippety all day. I don't know what's going on.
I know we can do this. Like I said, we just need to... We've all practiced with LFR. We just need to knock this out normals.
Ready for train
Everybody
wreck?
needs to be doing 100% rate awareness, and we'll get this.
I'm ready for train wreck, and then it's break time.
Everyone's ready? Let's get a count.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will learn.
5, 4, 3,
Arcane Wrath.
2, 1.
Everybody will need to be switching to that ad as quick as possible when it comes up as well.
Beware.
Branded? Okay. When you get to like 5 stacks, make sure you're running it over to Goober. Add.
I'm lagging a little bit.
Beware.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Where are we going?
Beware.
Run through.
Teleport! I have a teleport. What is up? Sure. Shitty intervention time.
Tanks, you're going to want to try to pull them back to Skull. Group, let's go ahead and regroup on green. Adds up. Let's get the
I
ad
don't
first.
get why that mine got so far out. Oh, because we're not stacking good.
Nova's coming up. 5.
I need a mushroom under me.
2, 1.
Mushroom.
Beware.
Teleport.
You ready to jump through that? And keep going.
Beware.
Out of the mines, to the
Ah,
left.
shit. Yeah, that was me.
Ty, I'll pretend I didn't see that.
I saw it. I'm crying. And Rodden saw it, and Rock saw it on the stream. That was all me. Yeah.
Let's get that ad.
4, 3, 2.
Out of the mines, out of the mines.
I don't know where the... I guess because it was on LFR.
1.
Beware.
Watch out for the branded. Get to that.
What the hell's stunning us? Rockets, what's stunning me over and over?
Adds up.
That's freaking annoying.
Beware.
5, 4.
Ooh, that was close on that one.
2.
Yeah, careful you don't get knocked into.
You have earned my
5,
wrath.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get away from me, get away from me.
Teleport.
Beware.
Ow.
Range group, move to the left some more, please.
To the left. To the left.
Good work. Keep away from those mines.
Yeah, something's stunning me.
Move farther to the left.
Don't stand in front.
Tank. Tank's moving back towards Skull more, please.
That's not good. To the left. To the left.
Which side first?
Sorry. Distracted.
Fixate on Chandra, make sure we get him healed. Left side on Skull, please.
Where is Becca? Way out there. Jeebus! It's a lot of mana to save her. Let's do... They know not to AoE the ads down, right?
Next one. Let's get him done quickly. Polaris, get out of the group, please. Go towards the door. Yeah, right, that works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Needs to die faster. Let's blow him up real quick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Back on the boss. This is fortification, so the tanks are going to have to move. The mines are going to get twice as big. Mines will get twice as big before they go. When the tank moves, make sure you stay away from the tank. That was last phase?
The ground a really long time.
Mines grow last phase, not this one.
Okay, so tank needs to move. There we go. And adds up.
Gonna shrink once we stop moving.
That's the one where we need to move the boss away from the tank. The tanks are rooted in place when they get the mark.
Anyone know what?
And when they blow up, it's a one shot to the right.
I don't even know what was stunning me. Rox wasn't sure.
Once you have...
It means you stepped on mine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, once you get hit by a mine, you're tagged. Yeah, you get tagged, and from that point on, any arcane damage stuns you.
For like 40 seconds, I think.
Yeah, that sucked for healing.
So, 48% for our second attempt on this guy. That's not too bad. Okay, so, like I said, now, thanks, Trotter, for coming out and helping out. Just before, that's going to be it for the night.